Hi, guys. I just realized I matched the flowers in my background, and that was totally unintentional.
I think that is a very happy accident.
Good,
It looks
good.
gorgeous.
Thank you. Well, happy 200 days of filming, and season 7 is finally here.
Yep.
Also, like, you guys arrive in New York, and it's like apocalypse now. Is it climate change, or is it you?
Well, you know, trouble does seem to follow the Frasers wherever they go, but unfortunately, I think it's climate change or climate crisis. Isn't that what we're calling it?
I know. I suppose at least if people want to stay healthy and stay indoors, they can watch the show.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, very
Think about their habits and what they can do better.
Exactly.
Okay, season 7 is epic. I think I said this before. Like, each episode feels like a standalone feature film. And my jaw dropped in episode 2. I'm just going to say that. What was the best scene that you two filmed together this season, if you can tease it? And your best Jamie and Claire moment?
That's when we filmed together.
You both are looking up at the sky.
I don't want to give it, we can't give it away, but I would say the best scene, but something that made me laugh a lot, was part of 2. When there's maybe things are very hot and burning, and there was lots of water.
Oh, yes. Well, you know,
finest work.
Sometimes we get asked to like carry heavy things and move quickly in costume. And sometimes that doesn't always look great and makes other people and some people laugh a lot. And that might have happened in episode 2 a lot.
Okay, I feel like I know exactly what scene you're talking about, but you carried it off.
There might be a lot of Claire looking down.
I like that. That's your brand. Okay, Caitriona, you mentioned in Austin, you'll be directing a full episode for the first time, and you're going to be directing that guy right next to you. So, Sam, what are some qualities about Caitriona that will make her a good director?
She's quite bossy. She's got a very loud voice. She's strict. No, look, she's obviously, firstly, a really great human being, very calm, great actress. So that's, I guess, probably the first point of reference, right? Is to sort of understand what's going on in the scene. And I think, look, we all love her. The crew want to do their best for her. We all do as the cast as well. So I think she's going to do an outstanding job. She just doesn't realize that she's probably going to have to direct the whole season once they realize she's that good.
Oh, what an endorsement. Caitriona, what are you looking forward to in terms of directing Sam? Will he be easy to boss or direct around?
No, I think it's going to be such a privilege.
You'll get nothing.
That's not true.
You'll get nothing.
No, you know, I've had the honor and the privilege of sort of acting next to him and with him for almost 10 years now. And I know how amazing Sam is. He knows his character inside out, but he also has such a great vision for what works in a scene and what doesn't. And, you know, I think my job is just going to be trying to help and be a good support and find interesting ways for us to explore new things with these characters.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And hopefully, you know,
it's going to be the day that I kick off.
Oh. Yeah. Caitriona, do you think you're going to be able to hold it together and not laugh in scenes? Like, what do you think, Sam?
Actually,
laugh at the scene? Yeah, probably. I mean, she'll just sort of,
actually, the one person in our previous things, when I did some second unit stuff, and Meryl Davis was the one who kept cracking up, actually. So I was very focused. I think I'm too nervous when I'm doing that not to be focused, but Meryl Davis, that's the one you want to watch.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
All right, so you guys have really like grown together on this show. Sam, is there anything new you'd like to do before the show wraps on the show?
The show?
Yeah.
I mean, I was trying to think of something stupid to say, but honestly, no. I mean, look, the show's been an incredible journey for us, and we've grown as actors, I think. And I want to finish the story. I want to finish in a satisfactory way. So I think that's why we're lucky that we're coming back for one last season. But this season is fantastic, and at every season we get to do something new. You know, the story is never the same. Jamie and Claire are always fighting to stay together and trying to change history, and this season is no exception. But I'm also excited for the future, you know, to do other stuff as well.
So I thought we'd take a little walk down memory lane. It's called What's the Story Behind? And you like that? What's the story behind, can you see it? This.
That was day one.
What does that make you guys think of?
Well, she's still drinking.
That's called day one, day off.
Yeah.
You were
What,
there.
what were your first
I
impressions
was
of each
there,
other?
but I wasn't working. Yeah.
Yeah, what were your first impressions of each other on film?
I know exactly what his first impression of me was on film, because he came and was like, "Wow, you look a lot like older on screen."
Did I say that?
Yeah, I remember exactly where we were. We were in the field behind Castle
I
Doom.
was probably trying to pay a compliment, and it just came out.
No, really,
Yeah.
really.
I was like, "You're very
"Oh,
beautiful
thank
in
you."
real life, but on screen, you look really old."
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just remember, well, everything with Sam in that beginning. It just, first of all, we had such an ease with each other, but you're just so magnetic on screen and
What do you
not in
want?
person.
that.
Kind of butter me up, so I behave.
Okay, ready? This one.
What's this?
Can you see? Oh, wow.
Look, we're on Sleepy.
Sleepy.
Yeah, a little sleepy. And there's like laughter, and also you look
She was
very
freezing.
cold.
I remember that. You were just
And you were probably saying lots of rude things in my ear,
Probably.
making me laugh.
Probably, yeah. No,
There was a lot of horse flatulence as well at that point.
yeah.
Oh, it might have been that. That
It
might have
It
been
could
that.
have been
Or
actually.
it could have been just his flatulence. I don't
Maybe,
know.
I don't know.
Oh, wow. Wow, guys.
In the 1700s, but
Katrina,
yeah.
you just threw him under the bus like for calling you old all those years ago. It's her revenge.
yeah, imagine if you're sort of sitting on a horse. No, that's awful.
All right, we got 2 minutes left.
All right,
I want
sorry.
to look back on the 200 days of filming this year and like the thousands of days you've done together. And you guys have probably learned a lot about each other. So we're going to play one thing with. Katrina, one thing Sam does that always makes you laugh.
Looks at me.
That's it. Sam, one thing Katrina does that makes you laugh.
Is that she laughs. She literally cannot hide it, and her shoulders go. She'll turn away from camera and then just leave you hanging. So then you have to carry on the scene.
One thing Katrina does when she hasn't had coffee.
She doesn't do anything.
Nothing.
we do. Everyone
We all
freezes.
can't.
Sorry.
Katrina, one thing Sam does when he forgets a line.
Margaret!
Okay.
Margaret's our scriptie. Shout out to Margaret
there it
Graham.
is.
We love you.
The best.
Okay, and the final one, one thing that the other does that makes you thankful you're on this ride together. Sam, why don't you go first?
She always checks in. She always checks in with you, like whether you're having a bad day or, I don't know, you're struggling with something, and Kat's always there. She'll always sort of check in and be like, tell me what's going on.
Because I'm nosy.
Yeah.
Katrina, how about Sam?
He's a great hugger.
Am I?
Yeah, you come up when he gives really good hugs.
Oh, that's
Oh, guys, so cute. All right. All right, I have to go. I'm just gonna go.
Enjoy that.
See you again, though.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay.
All right.
Thanks for each other. All right, thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye, man. Thank you.